Hey, this is my client, Brandy, and she completed 12 months of the Precision Lifestyle, and she is here to share her experience with the program today. Brandy, are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Brandy, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you? What do you do? Tell us a little bit about your background.
I'm currently 49. I am a nurse practitioner, certified nurse midwife. I don't do deliveries, but I do a lot of prenatal care. So I have clinic Monday through Friday. I usually get there at 7:30, and I usually get home about 6:30 to 7.
Wow,
and
busy day,
so it's
12 hours.
pretty busy. And then I have a 13-year-old that needs some extra help with homework at night. So pretty much my nights were coming straight home and doing homework with her, and then finishing any charting that I might not have gotten done during the daytime. So it was busy. There really was no time for me.
Yeah. So it sounds like you were put in the back seat. So Brandy, tell me, where were you achieving your fitness goals before you started this program?
Nowhere.
And let's say, what were some of your goals? Like, what did you want to accomplish that you
I think my primary goal was just weight loss, because I had gained 12 to 15 pounds, and I just felt yuck, and I didn't like what I looked like. I didn't like it. I just didn't like me.
Yeah. You didn't like what you saw in the mirror. Got it. And what were you skeptical of when you first started the program?
Honestly, I don't think I was skeptical. Primarily I had, I knew of you guys from Dusty. And so I wasn't skeptical as if you had just called me, or I'd called out of the blue or something along those lines. It was just a matter of making myself a priority with the cash. That was really, I don't mind doing those things for my kids. I don't really mind doing those things for others, but it's not something I usually spend on myself.
Oh, okay. And what was your biggest breakthrough from the coaching program?
Honestly, I think it was really seeing the value of protein, probably.
Tell me about that.
I'm not a big meat eater, never have been, probably never will be. But it is important in satiety and just feeling full, and recognizing its impact on the overall health and how I felt and how the fullness felt after that, and building strength and muscle, and in turn burning more fat.
That's so
which I
awesome.
knew logically, but I just didn't really ever put it into play.
Right. So there's a difference between knowing the knowledge and actually following through with it. So Brandy, tell me, what are your specific results from the program?
I started at 100, and I'm 5'1.5" feet. And I weighed about 127 pounds, which was more than almost as much as I weighed when I had my first baby. So it was kind of a lot. And so I just wasn't loving it. So I lost 12 pounds, I think at the maximum, and I'm right at that right now as well. I lost the majority of that in the first 6 months. And then the second 6 months was more maintaining. And I did end up losing a few more pounds. And then just watching the body changes over the muscle increase, I just looked leaner, even though the weight wasn't much. I mean, it was different for me. That was, 10% of my body weight, but it was just feeling better overall, and learning to make the time. I started off with this grand goal of, I think, doing the exercise more, and turns out that's still not going to happen for me. But I do make use of the time that I have a little more. I try to do, squats at work in between patients. I try to do some kind of push-ups at night. I try to do a few things here and there. Every morning I do stretching, and I do some arm exercises to help with my shoulders. So just figuring out where to fit in those little things, and understanding I didn't have to go to the gym for 30 minutes or an hour, because I never was going to have that time. And that had been really my excuse up to that point.
Wow. I love that you set aside your excuses and you found a way to eat and work out. That was a lifestyle for you, considering how busy you are. So who would you recommend this program for?
Well, I mean, anyone, but just recognizing that it's doable for people who have busy lifestyles, who don't have time and have never made themselves a priority. You can figure out that there's just a little bit of time here and there that you can make better use of, and it makes pretty significant changes overall.
That's so awesome. And is there anything else that you want to mention, Brandy?
The support really and accountability was key to making it successful, I think, in the first 6 months. And the second 6 months as well. But it was just establishing a routine and having that accountability and the weekly check-ins and the daily, like, hey, don't see anything from you today. Hey, are you okay? Hey, did you do that? What are you eating? We aren't seeing much. Just the keeping the accountability there. And, I did do less accountability things, I think, in this last few months. It's just gotten really hectic, but it was there if I needed it, but I was able to stay on target without it at the very end, which is amazing. How I felt like I had grown.
Yes, you could start to do it on your own. Amazing. Thank
you. But the support was really critical in the beginning, for sure.
Good. Absolutely. The accountability to get you to stay honest to what you committed to. Well, Brandy, is there anything else that you want to mention?
No, I just appreciate the support and there's and the positivity, I think, really from everyone involved. And I wish I had gotten to take more advantage of the videos. They did not work in my time schedule, and I rarely went back to watch them. That's on me, not on anyone else, but I love that they're there if you could have gone or want to go and do that. The recipes, that's super fun for me to see new ideas and ways to modify things to be more healthy. So I think I liked that the program was really whole. It didn't try to make you buy something that you weren't going to do in the long run to make a lifestyle. It was really just teaching how to make changes that you can sustain for a lifetime.
Absolutely. We're so proud of you. Thank you so much for your time today, Brandy. You've crushed it in the last 12 months. I'm super excited. Me, Rob, Dusty, the coaching team, we're excited to see you continue to keep growing and getting better from here.
Thanks.